This is the Relax Bay mid-century modern dresser. It has 6 drawers and it's 47 inches long. I'm going to show you how to assemble it. The assembly on this is a breeze. Everything is labeled clearly and you can follow the instructions super easy. We're going to get started by putting these sliders on the sides. So they're all clearly marked here. You can see that this one is CR and the other one over here is going to be CL, and we're going to screw those on with the little screws here and get them all set. Next, we're going to add these screws into all the holes on the sides of each side. Now the piece that has holes on both sides of it, we are going to add one set of tracks on both sides. So this side is going to have the CR side when the line is on your left, and then we're going to flip it over and put these on the other side. That way that it can be the middle centerpiece in between these two others. Now on this side, you're going to want to add 2 of these screws in here, and on the other side will just be 1. So I'll flip it over, and then on the same side, I'll put 1 of these. Next, you'll add these screws again to these 3 longer pieces. Now you'll want to take this piece here and put these screw holder things in. Now you'll take this piece and then slide it in to this section here. Once you have them slid in, you'll take your screwdriver and then just tighten them up. It will end up looking like this on this particular side of it. Now we're going to do it on this side as well. I'm just going to drop this in, making sure that that arrow is pointed towards the screw, and then I will slide it on and then twist this and tighten it with my screwdriver. So now that you have that installed, we'll put 3 more of those pieces along the side here, and then you'll drop 3 of these into the hole and tighten them as well. So now we're going to add 2 more of these and connect it to the other end piece over here, and then also add 2 underside of this section that will connect to these 6 screws over here. So now that we have this side assembled, we are going to add on this side, doing the same by placing in the pieces here all down the side and down here as well. Now we're going to add the back panels onto the top here by just sliding them into place. So now we're going to take the legs and attach them onto the bottom. What you're going to do is put this wooden peg in the middle and then take these screws and screw it from the other side into each of the legs like this and go all the way around. So I've added all the legs here, and now I have put these wood pegs into the top, and I'm going to set the leg part on top of it and then attach it with these longer screws going through it. So next I'm going to add these screws all the way around here so I can create a box on top. So now what I'm going to do is put 4 of these pegs in here around the sides, and then I'm going to put in these pieces all the way around in the holes and then tighten them in just to make the bottom of the square. Then once you have the box assembled, we're going to add this base here that's going to stabilize it in the middle with the adjustable nozzle here and screw it in there, and then also add these pads all the way around. Next, you're going to add these 2 panels by just sliding them in the top. Now what we're going to do is add these screws in 6 places in the corner and then add these brackets on the back. So now the top, you're going to want to add 6 pegs to each of the sections here, and then add these pieces all the way around for when you set the top down. We're going to flip it over and slide it in and then tighten everything up. Now I've placed the top on all the way around, setting it on the pegs, and I'm going to just go around and tighten it. Next, you're going to add 4 of these little brackets that are going to hold the backing into place, and then put little screws in them, and you'll do 4 here, 4 on top here, and here, and here. Now what you want to do is slide this piece on the outside of each corner. There's little notches here that make it real easy to slide around, and it slides right in. So once you get around this corner here, you're just going to pull it all the way around. Next, what you want to do is add this onto the back. You may need to move this one up just depending on where you put it, but you'll do this on this side and the other back side on the bottom. Next, what you're going to want to do is create the drawers here. We're going to screw them in on each of the sides, and then once they're screwed in, you'll slide this bottom part into place so that it fits in the notches down here. And you're going to do that 6 times. Now you're going to screw these in to all of the drawer fronts, both sizes, and then attach them onto the drawers. So I've added 4 of these, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, and then sat the drawer front on the top. Now I'm just going to tighten them up. Now you want to flip the drawers over and then add these slides on here. This is the DR for the right side and then the DL for the left side. So you'll add 3 screws on each side. You do one on this side, one in the back here, and then just one up here. So before you put the drawers in, it is best to use the drywall anchors and put these on the wall and then screw this into the back of the dresser. That way it keeps it nice and stable. So once I have the drywall anchors in the wall, I'll screw it through here. That way it attaches to the wall. Shout out to the company for sending this my way. It is a beauty and I really love this and use it every day.